3, 2, 1, go! 3, 2, 1, go! Three, two, one, go! 2, 1, go! Three, two, one, go! 2, 1, go!
Then...
She's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning, a force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving Titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus... And there will be a coronation taking place tonight as Nia Jax and Lyra Valkyria face off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament.
The irresistible force has been on a tear recently.
And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got a caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home! Set outside the ring!
Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
And Jax is turning to the crowd. Good. Putting her back in her place.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Lyra Valkyria, one of the best technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra?
Valkyria retaliates.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Brought down with a roundhouse.
What a crossbody.
Well, if you're Lyra Valkyria, what do you do to pull off a massive upset tonight?
But Lyra's a tech. Hit hard and straight into the pin.
2 count. King out at 2. Whoa, that may have been a slow count.
Have to put in a little more work than that. Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline, but it's the truth, and Lyra Valkyria is living it.
Over the last 12 months, Lyra has already knocked off the likes of Becky Lynch and Io Sky, but she's never faced anyone the size of Jax. This is a first for her career.
DDT! Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
Oh my God, she did it! Valkyria is Queen of the Ring!
Here is your winner, and the new Queen of the...
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars.
It's a...
She's not like most girls. She's also...
And it's all come down to this, the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament, Jax Valkyria. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it.
Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Oh, Alabama slam.
Lyra Valkyria, one of the best technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra?
Nia Jax, Lyra Valkyria facing off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Who will take home the crown?
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
And now she delivers her back into the ring. Nia doing exactly what she set out to do, keeping Valkyria grounded.
Now Jax needs to stay the course, and the crown will be hers.
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she hasn't won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now.
Well, if you're Lyra Valkyria, what do you do to pull off a massive upset tonight?
Well, Lyra's a technical wizard, Cole. In fact, from a technique perspective, she may actually have Nia Jax outgunned. And beyond relying on her technique, if I'm Lyra, I'm going to try to frustrate Nia. I don't know how possible that is, but if you frustrate Nia, she may make a crucial mistake.
Jax is showcasing her power right here.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here.
From behind, over counter roll takedown. Bridge is back. This could do it.
Just gets the shoulder up.
Very close. Fatigue clearly setting in.
Boom.
Great reversal from Jax.
Oh, sent straight into the corner. Hard. Had the foresight to get out of that one.
Ah, look at this. Heartbreaker.
Just muscling up their opponent. What a gut-wrench powerbomb. Lyra just hit Nia with a big move, but can she capitalize?
Oh, with authority.
Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches so far, and they were all in this tournament.
Big wins over Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky over the last 3 weeks. That's an extremely impressive start for Lyra.
Look at the height. Frog splash. And that took Nia down.
Here's the pin. Oh, near fall.
It doesn't get any closer than that without the bell ringing. In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there.
Oof, man, what a hit.
Knew what Valkyria had coming.
And Valkyria expected that. She gets around the attack. That'll ring your bell.
And it appears that the crown is now within reach for Jax.
Well, if you didn't see things going this way, you're a fool.
Splash.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got. Is just cornering Valkyria. Jax abusing Lyra, showing no mercy. I think it's a preview of what kind of queen Nia Jax would be.
The kind of queen that will happily send victims.
This could be over right here. Powerbomb. Jax just turned the lights out. Oh, this, what a...
And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
And the irresistible force is really keeping Valkyria.
Here's Jax down into the cover.
Oh, come on. Oh, she can't possibly do any more damage.
She flipped that attack around.
She's pushing back now.
Yeah, she knows what it takes to stay in this fight.
Able to stave off that attack.
Oh, from behind. Oh, wow.
Steiner.
Nice. Oh.
No signs of either combatant. Backing down.
And a well-timed counter. She just busted her open.
I can't watch.
I have a feeling this is only the start. Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what.
They are... their tanks going back and forth like this.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. No more holding back, going all out now. That shot ends things.
Valkyria powering up her opponent. Knife and connects.
Lyra Valkyria got all of her. Two. Oh my God, she did it. Valkyria is queen of the ring.
Here is your winner, and the new queen of the ring, Lyra Valkyria.
And it's all come down to this, the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Jax Valkyria, who will walk out of Saudi Arabia with a crown and a ticket to a world title. Match at SummerSlam.
Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life, fire-breathing dragon in the form of Nia Jax. Nia, who's in the best physical condition of her career, and is...
And Nia now misses wildly.
Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to... end in the ring.
Alabama slam.
Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline, but it's the truth, and Lyra Valkyria is living it.
Over the last 12 months, Lyra has already knocked off the likes of Becky Lynch and Io Sky, but she's never faced anyone the size of Jax. This is a first for her career. Nia doing exactly what she set out to do, keeping Valkyria grounded.
Now Jax needs to stay the course, and the crown will be hers.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being queen of the ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight.
Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches so far, and they were all in this tournament.
Big wins over Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky over the last 3 weeks. That's an extremely impressive start for Lyra. Wow! Down for the pin, and she kicks out.
Trying to get this over with pronto.
Back into the ring she goes. Oh!
Big boot, vicious. And Nia is revving this crowd up.
Lariat! Taunting their opponent.
And delivering an epic leg drop. Nia just dominating Lyra. This could be all over any minute now.
A narrow escape.
In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second Queen of the Ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
But you've got to believe that Zelina will want a shot at whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of any size.
Propped up in the corner.
Valkyria retaliates. Caught with the elbow. Cross body. Climbing up, she got something big planned here. Oh. She countered that into her own.
Up high.
Wow. Cross body. Shoulders down.
Is it enough?
She powers out immediately there.
Just power out.
Ah, look at this.
Ooh, that might have just broken something.
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she has it won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now.
Time for her to go home. Wait a minute. Gets the shoulder up and one.
I can't believe the ref didn't get 2 here.
And retaliates with a counter.
And Valkyria expected that. Wait for it.
Alabama slam.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Placing her in the corner. And looks like that last hit did some real damage. Oh, no, she's got an open wound.
Well, she's got to fight through it.
Golly, Nia is just cornering Valkyria. Jax abusing Lyra, showing no mercy. I think it's a preview of what kind of queen Nia Jax would be.
The kind of queen that will happily send victims to the guillotine.
Wait for it.
Alabama. A slam. There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing.
Please, let's call the move by its real name. It's a Samoan driver. You think Nia Jax doesn't have the Samoan driver scouted?
Throws her back in from ringside.
Nia Jax, so powerful, so dominant. It's the Samoan drop.
And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
And the irresistible force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here. Nia Jax is doing whatever she wants. Each Samoan drop driving all of the... Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, gonna climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this, maybe not.
No way, there's no way.
Oh, my.
Oh, no! Good night, Annihilator!
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax!
What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring!
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE and Triple H going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax and officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
Absolute dominance by the new queen.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no-holds-barred.
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold.
From the top! Look out below!
You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishis are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
And Stone Cold is really playing it up for the WWE Universe.
Clothesline! Off with their head. Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. And now headed to the outside. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Power slam. And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi has gone to. What a headbutt.
Vicious. Rikishi feeling like he has a job to finish tonight. A career and Stone Cold's to bring to an end. Oh, he fends that.
Oh, God!
Corey, this situation is so far beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here victorious against Rikishi?
I don't know if you can tell someone who almost lost their life at the hands of their opponent to think rationally. Austin has rage, and win or lose, he's going to unleash it all on Rikishi. Big forearm.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this, these two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow. The fight is on, and it's furious. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Kick to the gut.
He can do it here. Gets the shoulder up after one.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough.
Vicious right forearm. And Austin gets stopped in his tracks. And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is the... From the top!
What a landing! Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent. Shows great wherewithal there.
Rake right across the back.
That was just wrong. You should be a better person than that.
Rikishi feeling the pride of his family with every ounce of damage he delivers to Stone Cold. We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
Rikishi, top turnbuckle. And he's pulled the ring apron up. Look, top. enters into the ring.
It's almost unbelievable what we're seeing with our own eyes.
Believe it, Cole, believe it.
Back body drop. Exclamation. King on the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Oh, boy. And in WWE, you won't end up in the penalty box for hot sticking. Anticipate that.
And here's Austin looking at it right now. A defiant kick out after one.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Dog instincts from Austin.
And Rikishi agrees that.
Last shot did major damage. Blood's running down his face.
Down to the mat.
Piercing elbow.
Austin fights again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout.
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year.
From the top.
Crash landed.
You know The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation. We have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
Well, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture, and that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all The Rock's success. Austin has revenge in the crosshairs. The target is the despicable Rikishi. Action now spilling to the ringside area in front of us here.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
And Ironitis cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers in a lot of people, but I don't think any of his rivals are doing this disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to. Right on our announce desk.
I don't know what's coming next, but it's not good. He's able to counter that.
Every counter being answered with another.
I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
Oh, boy.
be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's trying to sell the league. He saw an opportunity to make his people relevant in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's action. I'm just saying I understand it.
And he tosses it back in now. He's got him down for the pin here. Launches the shoulder up in time.
That had to have been closer to 3 than he'd like. Unable to turn the table.
Just like that, set out of the ring.
And he's stumbling to his feet, unaware of his surroundings.
Upon taking a fight to nowhere.
What a spectacular misfire.
Now, that's what we say, don't try this at home, viewers, because a terrible miscalculation does not dragging his opponent over the announce deck. Screw it down, here it comes. Unbelievable scene here. The table crushed, insane amounts of damage dealt. Good golly.
Who knows if this match can even continue after that?
Placing him in the corner. Good Austin back. Dominator shoulder. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Oh, they're just punishing their opponent now. You saw that being targeted.
Who Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. Albany wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. And now he's back into the ring. Austin reminding him that Stone Cold is not someone to take lightly.
Rikishi driver. Oh, God, the crimson is flowing. He's seriously hurt now.
And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
Coward, liar, embarrassment. Those fit him well.
We knew tonight was not going to be pretty. We knew we would see bedlam.
We are seeing Rikishi's evil intentions and Stone Cold rage collide.
Wow, spilling right into the WWE Universe.
This is where it gets hectic.
Scary mindset to the rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. So that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat. Trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat.
These two have learned each other so well.
Landing the uppercut. Surrounded by the WWE Universe.
Nowhere better to settle your differences, Cole.
And what a maneuver we just saw there. Fights back against Stone Cold. He's made his way back to ringside.
Oh, things just got a little safer for everyone.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Back over the barricade.
And hope. Here it comes. Rikishi driver. And our announce table just disintegrated before our very eyes. This is madness.
This is WWE, Saxton. Anything can happen.
Things are out of control, but the WWE Universe seems to be loving it.
You can feel the utter hatred these men have for one another. There is nothing more they want to do than end each other's career. I don't care what they say. Nothing good ever comes from getting the tables.
He's got a plan for that table, and it does not involve a dinner party. Unlucky spot for Austin. Table shattered to pieces. He just has to stay down after that.
Oh, he's going to be picking splinters out for weeks. Much longer at this stage in the match. Stops the kick. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside. Stone Cold Steve Austin getting the crowd riled up right now. And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him.
Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation. Stone Cold letting his feelings towards his opponent be well known.
Rikishi could be moments away from being beaten.
Austin with the stop! Austin got it! Austin got it!
Austin fights again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen, the